Hey everyone, David Chen here. Did you guys see Facebook aka Meta's new ad for the metaverse this year at the Super Bowl? This ad might have broken my brain because it's one of the most depressing things I've ever seen in my life. Let me explain. The ad begins with these animatronic stuffed animals partying away, having a grand old time, but eventually things turn bad because the restaurant that they're in, Questies, is going out of business forever. We then follow one of the stuffies as he's revived, almost destroyed, almost crushed, but then brought back to life as basically a glorified mannequin directing people to a space cafe. Seems like this is going to be the end of the line, except somebody places an Oculus Quest device on his head, where he is then able to meet with his other friends, who somehow are also okay and have access to Oculus Quests. The ad then ends, old friends, new fun, because you can hang out with all of your friends in the metaverse. So why is this ad so freaking weird? Well, first of all, it's really sad, which is not generally something you want people to feel when you're trying to celebrate a bold new universe that you're creating. The furry robot guy just has this really hangdog look about him as he's almost destroyed multiple times. Then we get to Meta's vision of the metaverse, which is all these kind of torso-only creatures that walk around these shiny lollipop lands, and it just looks so uninteresting and so boring, which is in line with all the other marketing materials they've put out about the metaverse, to be honest with you. On a logical level, it doesn't really make sense because how did those other guys get those headsets wherever they were? And I guess they just coincidentally found each other. Anyway, clearly I'm putting too much thought into it, but let's try to extrapolate what the lesson of this ad is. The message of this ad, insofar as there is one, is you might be forgotten, you might be discarded, you might have almost died, you might have outlived your usefulness, no one comes to visit you anymore, but that's okay. Slip on the headset. Ease yourself into the metaverse. Reconnect with people who you can only find online again. The world is a complete shithole. Come live in the world that we created because we helped to destroy the last world that you were part of. That might in fact be the message, but if so, it is pretty freaking depressing. You know, the more I think about it, the more I feel like this ad really does speak to boomers, because at the end, he's kind of this pointer robot directing people to the space cafe. He's basically like a greeter at Walmart. You know, this ad is kind of directed at boomers who might be living in a retirement home and have not that much to live for, unfortunately, because their grandchildren don't visit them enough, and it's saying to them, hey, why not escape? And I guess in that regard, the ad is doing exactly what it's supposed to. Now, the metaverse probably won't be around for another 5 to 10 years, so I guess you're depending on them to live long enough to see that, but regardless, this was an extremely depressing ad, and I did not care for it at all. That said, I'm curious what you thought. Let me know what you thought of the ad in the comments. I usually don't make short videos like this, but curious what you guys think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you like or subscribe, and see you in the next one.